Good day, good day. Good eye, good eye. I hope sound is working. I have different headset today with it's the same model but slightly newer. My headset I'm using the mic just stopped working yesterday, so that's that. And I ordered a new headset, but meanwhile I'm using a reserve one that's not entirely functioning, but you can find the sweet spot with the mic. So it's you can fold the mic, and that's usually what malfunctioning on these Rig 800 headsets, sadly. Alright. We are on Van Nuys, California, just north from LA, on the northern parts of LA, and we're going north to fight a bit of wildfires, live from Aero Fire Global 24. Not everything is by the book here, but I'm doing what I can. Somewhat. Well, also I don't know how good of a shape the simulator is in right now, because it's been quite a lot of stutterings and it's been freezing a lot when I'm moving around, but it might be fine as we get going, hopefully. Can only hope. Alright, good. Alright. We are fueled up approximately 50%, and we do have just over 70% in our water tanks, so we can drop one, don't have to scoop. I set up a flight plan here, somewhat of a flight plan. I actually want to use the other one. It's basically the same flight plan with a little bit of difference, but this is what I set up for us. So we're flying out of Van Nuys and going northwest. We do have the Witch Hills Reservoir, and we do have the Lopez Lake right here. So yesterday I just couldn't find it. I knew it was around, but I couldn't find it. And the fires are around this area approximately. Then for refueling we are going to Santa Maria down here. So that's the plan for now. Basically same as yesterday. However, I want to try Lopez Lake on this one, And of course the fires might be different. The fires might differ from yesterday. Alright, I do want some information about Van Nuys though. So I'm gonna check that. Winds calm, alright. Temperature 26, dew point 14, 29.96. I'm gonna go through my checklist as well. What happened? Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Chucks, cover surfaces, check, condition. And that was a startup. We're done with that. Battery nav lights, strobes are on. Generators are not on. Now we're on. Fuel pressure on, ignition continuous. Flight controls. Yes. Check. Trim panel is set on manual. Altimeter set 29.96. Transponder, we're not going to bother. That's her job. Flaps 10. There we go. Trim set for takeoff. And taxi lights on. There we go. Taxi announcement. Taxi to parking, really? There we go.
Van Nuys traffic, Rainman 245 is taxiing to runway 34 left. Van Nuys traffic.
34 left. Alright. So we're gonna go straight out here, turn left, and yeah, I think the taxiway is gonna take us all the way actually. So we're good. Alright. Yep. Oh, my mic. Oh. Mic check. Alright, now it works. So yeah, I just have to accidentally touch it or whatever, you know, it comes out of its position and I'm gone. So I hope this will work anyways. Alright. Checklist complete for taxi and off we go. Our taxiway, I guess, and we do have wow, this is hilarious. It's a little bit of inappropriate traffic here, I believe, as per usual in the flight sim, although I wouldn't know anything about it, but my guess is that these aren't supposed to be here. And here comes another aircraft. Let's see if it crashes into us. It probably will. Yeah, there you go. Whatever. What can you do? I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to do with the traffic. I tried different settings. Either it's totally dead, or it's just Total cluster. I'm not gonna say it, but it's a mess. So I was thinking about streaming Papua New Guinea today, some bush pilot thing, but I'm not set up for that. I need to pre-fly it. I haven't even tried the Kodiak 100. You know, it's been a while. It's been a long while, so I need to get updated on it or reacquainted. And we'll fly a few. I tried the Twin Otter. That is an option, to be honest, but I haven't been flying the Kodiak, and I want to fly the Kodiak, so I will have to do that someday so I can stream it for you guys. Alright, landing lights. That was not it. Why now? There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can. No, we cannot. Well, let's taxi out, I guess. Same crap every time. I don't know what the problem is. If I haven't made a mistake, then I just hope that they fix it in the next update. I'm gonna go straight out, more or less, from here. Yeah, there we go. Announce straight out.
Van Nuys traffic, Raymond 245, taking off runway 34 left, departing straight out Van Nuys traffic.
Alright, takeoff request done, landing lights on, ignition continuous, check, flaps 10, check, check, condition full, trim is set for takeoff, and off we went. Off we go, I mean. Gonna love the aircrafts on the runway. That's cute. Alright, gears coming up. I try to locate the key, the button. You can say I kind of had a stroke or whatever. Alright, flaps coming up, props coming down. And we do have the correct registration on the aircraft today.
Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245 is type, 2 miles north of Van Nuys, 1,400 feet. Request flight following.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center, Squawk 0176.
Squawk 0176, Raymond 245.
There we go.
Raymond 245, radar contact 2 miles southeast of 14 Lima, 1,900 feet. Altimeter 299er6.
Roger, Raymond 245.
Flaps are up, gears are up. condition is set.
Raymond 245, have
After
traffic.
after takeoff checklist complete. Oh, that was a short one then. Alright, so I'm gonna prepare the drop checklist. That would be the next one. This might take a little while to get there.
Raymond 245, have the insight.
We'll see if I fast forward a bit.
Traffic is 10 o'clock for miles.
But for now I'm good, just
Report them in sight.
nice to get up in the air and get going.
1290. You can cancel IFR. Continue EFR to your destination. 971, have the traffic. 971, traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 900 feet. Report them in sight.
It's been burning up here.
971, heavy in sight.
It's been burning a lot. That was a while ago, I believe.
Alaska 1290, descend and maintain 2,700 feet. Descend and maintain 2,700 feet. Alaska 1290.
I really wish I could use the autopilot. It's a bummer that you can't. I don't think you can. No, nothing happens.
Maintain flight level tree 20.
But if they can integrate like a GPS unit right here, 430 or whatever the name is on that small one,
Climb and maintain flight.
would probably have autopilot too.
Sierra 49er.
That would be my guess anyway. Yeah, so yesterday, or last time I flew, I think it was yesterday, Jesus, apologize. Just losing track of days and hours. Anyway, last time we flew, starting with 40% fuel, coming out of here. It was not on stream though, but I didn't have much fuel to, when I finally reached the destination. Today we're gonna have more, so it's possible I'm not gonna refuel. So we're gonna check the fire map. And I'm gonna spawn the fires just so we can see where they are at. We're not gonna see them. Most likely, I'm not gonna see them. But yeah, they are up here. So we're going straight towards the fire, more or less. yeah, it is basically in the same area still. I'm gonna try to concentrate on fire near roads, possibly power lines, and of course buildings or communities if needed. That would be my priority. Alright, I'm gonna be fast forwarding a bit because this will take about 15 minutes, I would say. 10 to 15, I think. So we better just current speed 4 times the speed. Oh my god.
Going to 135.5, Raymond 245.
Good thing the AI knows
Los Angeles Center.
what's going on.
245, 7,700 feet.
Altimeter 29907. Radar contact continue. Skywest 5918. You can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
I don't know if the fuel, so it used to be in career mode at least, some sort of bug with the fuel. That was when I flew the Caravan, the 208 Cessna. And I didn't reach the destination because for whatever reason, I think I was able to use this back then. I don't know if you can use it now, probably not. This application to fast forward. So I'm not sure about the fuel, how it's gonna affect the fuel. Maybe it's, you know, kind of taking more fuel than it would otherwise, but we'll see. We are currently about halfway there, you can say. I will momentarily reset the simulation speed here and respawn the fires so we get to see them in time, hopefully. Alright, I need to descend, so I'm gonna go back to, there we go, speed rate, simulation speed 1. That's what we wanted. And we are going to respawn the fires. There we go. So we'll see if my my waypoint where I marked out the fire center-ish, if it's correct or if I'm off. I don't think I marked out here. No, this is just a general waypoint so I can find the airport and the two water sources. Witch Reservoir and Lopez Lake, but we do have this one. We're closing in on where I marked out where the fire might be ish. That's an estimate from the last time, from last stream, so we'll see. Trying to get down in altitude. Alright. Yeah, but no, I think it's should be around there. So between these mountains just ahead of us, that would be my guess anyway. So we're not there yet. And yeah, we're too far off for it to spawn any fires just yet. But it would be interesting to see if it does that or if I need to jump start it one more time. Seems like the weather is basically the same as last time. This is interesting. If you put down, never mind. It was nothing. I thought you got a weather report for each waypoint you just put down, and that would be really not realistic. I would wonder. But we can get a weather information, an estimate from Santa Maria. And what we have there is report from 1709 UTC. Winds from 280 degrees at 5 knots. Fuel clouds at 800 feet. Overcast clouds at 6,000. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius, altimeter 3001, 3001. So I might actually set that. 3001, there we go. Alright, let's see now. I'm gonna spawn the fires again, just in case. want to see them as soon as possible. Nothing yet. Excuse me. Today I'm the Muffin Man. I do have a delicious muffin right here with me. It's delicious.
Raymond 245 contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15. Good day.
124.15 for Raymond 245. Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245, 5,100 feet.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 2996, radar contact continue.
Alright, we got one spawning right there, so there's gonna be others popping up real soon, I'm sure. And that looks pretty good to my estimate right here. We are almost there. And I'd say this fire that we see is halfway to my estimate. I'm gonna see if we're gonna have other ones popping up. I might have to respawn again. Let's do that. Oh my god. There we go. Now this one disappeared, but it's coming back. I'm gonna check this one out anyway because it's the closest one. Close this one down and gonna prepare a bit. Ignition continuous. Water drop arm. You ready? Good. I am too. gonna check the utility for winds. This one says we got wind direction 070-ish, give or take. So yeah, it's coming from the right. So we want to make another one. So we're going to circle this one now for now. We are. We don't have full water, so we better place it well, positioning ourselves best way possible. Seems like the source of the fire is right there, pretty close to the road actually. So this is gonna be
Caution, terrain.
I'm gonna turn right.
Caution,
I got you. Yep. So what I want to do is fly the opposite of what I'm flying right now. Just coming back the same way. So I'm gonna hug the trees, hug the wall of the mountain there, and come back in and see if I can nail this one. Right down there I can see the burning coming down this ridge to the left of this ridge. All right. I'm on flaps 10, just to see how it behaves right here. Very good. Alright, turning into the wind now. And going, yeah, flaps 15.
Warning, terrain. Warning.
I'm gonna inhibit that one for now. We know. Thank you. And hopefully this will work now. Condition full. I can't see where it is. There it is. All right. Flaps 10. Going flaps up. And water drop door standby. Checklist complete. Going to the scoop. The scoop checklist. Just gonna have a little look-see here how we did. And what do you know? It looks promising. Yeah, it was right there, close to the road actually. So we secured that one, which is excellent. All right, now I'm gonna go to Lopez Lake this time to see if we're just gonna get over this ridge. I would have gone that way, but yeah. We're already on our way up here, so. With the winds, coming from behind, basically. Nah, not really. A little bit. A little crosswind from there. Alright, we got other fires popping up. That's so yeah, this is the type I'm going to be looking for. Close to roads, close to buildings or power lines. And those power line ones can be really gnarly. So I'm going to be a little bit more thorough to know how I'm gonna approach those, because yesterday or last time it was, I don't know, I didn't do a very good job. I was constantly like surprised or startled about the fact. So this one looked like it was a little bit off, and that's good that we put it out. It's gonna come back, obviously, I think, if they don't put it out in real life. Of course. Of course. Alright, turning towards Lopez Lake. Lopez. Jesus, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Heading 315. No? That's what we should be. No, it's not. Hang on. Yeah, alright, never mind that. It's actually the former waypoint or approach to Lopez Lake, and that's not the same as we are going to be using now. It's just for reference, everything, but the flight plan thinks we're going to be approaching at Wildfires Reservoir, which we're not. So yeah, I mean, the fire was not totally off. I'm going to leave it there because it doesn't matter. But who knows, without me marking it further out like I did, maybe we would have missed the one we just put out. Who knows? Jesus Christ. And this is this doesn't look half as bad as what it does in real life. I saw some footage. I mean, the smoke is so thick. And I don't know, one thing I don't think it's simulated in this one, it's the heat coming from the fire, so it would create all sorts of turbulence situations around these areas, so that would be the one thing it doesn't simulate. So as good as it feels to put out fires in the back of your head, you know, now, okay, it's really not simulated fully as it should. Not what I know anyway, so. However, I do have a 30% or 25% low level turbulence on with my realistic flight sim, so it might be a little simulation maybe. Or if I put it higher, it might be even more. We'll see. Alright, we are approaching Lopez Lake, and I think we're going to be turning around, coming the other way, depending on where we're going to be scooping. I haven't been here before, so. But the winds are, hang on, just to see what kind of measurements we get here. Or alright, so here it says 010. Okay, so coming from the north, it says, basically, more or less, give or take. It varies a bit, but yeah. Alright. Since this lake is like an L-shaped lake, kind of, it's more like a U actually. Yeah, so we're gonna come the other way for sure. Here we go, coming in here. So we're just gonna turn right basically at this point and try to scoop our way going north. We got the Aero right here, North Aero, and that's the way we're gonna try to scoop. Pick up the water. Alright, gonna prepare this. Props coming. Probes are down, gear are up, ignition continues, gears are up for water landing. No, not landing really, but never been here before. We should actually just fly in once and fly like you would scoop, then come in for a second turn, and then we do the real scooping. That's what I'm gonna do. This might be too small anyway. I don't know how much water it is and how long it is. It looks a little bit smaller than I thought actually. And we might have to go to the reservoir after all. I don't know. Yeah, this is crazy narrow. I wouldn't get much water from here. Then we got a little bit of a valley. But yeah, man, this is not too much at all.
100.
Yeah, this is almost ridiculous.
50.
This is not much. I mean, I will have, okay, maybe if I come there. Okay, hang on. We got fires close by as well here. It looks just over the ridge over there. It's super close. Man, it would be good if we could scoop here. It would be really good. It would be awesome if we could find a way to do this. But yeah, it's kind of dry. So dried out, you can say. This part down here looks like a reservoir, but yeah, maybe coming from here, but I don't know. Really don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it is a reservoir, kind of. See that over there? It's built like one. Oh, it was a branch actually. This is the real one coming. Okay. All right.
Decimal 05 for Raymond 245.
Gonna have a look into the right, but we're gonna continue straight
Los
forward.
Angeles Center, Raymond 245.
Man, that looks way better. Way better.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center.
All right, I'm gonna try to go for it. See.
Radar contact, continue.
So we're gonna turn around.
Raymond 245, contact Los Angeles Center.
Man, that looks
4.1.
Alright, probes are down,
Los
gears are up,
Angeles Center, Raymond
continuous
245,
some
1000 feet.
ignition. And here we go.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 2999er, radar contact, continue.
One hundred 50.
Alright, probes coming up. Not quite full, but actually scooped more than I wanted to. Alright, flaps 10. I mean, this is doable. I like it. It is perfectly doable, but I haven't, yeah, we're not up yet. We're not out yet, so we'll see. Alright, flaps up.
Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245 is type, 9 miles east of San Luis, 700
So this could be a little bit gnarly to get out of here, I guess. We need to pick up speed and we're not full, so it might actually be a good thing not to scoop all the way.
Squawk 000 tree, Raymond 245.
And this is kind of gnarly, kind of risky too. So I say 70% would be safe to scoop down more, 75-ish, I think.
Roger, Raymond 245.
Okay, that didn't go well. I wanted to reach that one over there, that ridge. See if we can take it from here, hopefully. But yeah, we don't. Whoa, shoot, guys! Ooh. You should just know this is not safe. Yeah, I'm gonna continue here. Yeah. Gotcha. So we got turbulence here for sure, and it was trying to drag me down. So I'm not gonna go for that one. And take the safe one out.
Maintain present altitude.
Ah, man.
Tree 05.
We're really struggling, like we get downdrafts here. Serious ones too. Alright, now I'm gonna try to go to the right. I really would like to, without dropping too much altitude. We're good. We are good. Alright, let's go for another one. Once again, we're going to be concentrating on roads, power lines, buildings, to establish where we're going to be dropping this precious load. Alright, this was quite an interesting scoop. Lopez Lake. I did not know it was so embedded, like down in a valley like this, like a deep valley, very lush valley. Right there you got Lopez Lake. That's where we came in and scooped the first part, then we basically got airborne before the first peninsula, or whatever you would call it. Alright. We are going to be checking out this closest part for sure. But we're not going to drop if we don't find anything, specific. If we don't find roads or power lines close by or buildings. looks like a really cool spot to ride out with your motorcycle or something, or off-roader. I'm gonna keep my speed. Not gonna rush anything right now. I'm gonna get closer. I don't see any roads over there, but we will go there as well. But I'm gonna check out this part. I don't see any obvious road signs of buildings or power lines. So power lines are a little bit harder to spot. Actually, so are buildings. Yeah, we gotta just circle. All right, we got one road right here. Kind of looks like a road down there as well, but it doesn't look like an access road. Right, that one is burning down in the valley, and wind is coming from the north, so yeah, it will reach the road eventually. So we got one that we could put out. I mean, these guidelines are just very simplified. There's other things to consider where the fire is going to be moving, how it's traveling. This one is nothing I would prioritize right here. Neither this one. Now just let's check out this over here. We do have a little one down here moving up, and this one is moving down-ish. We do have a road right up here. However, my guess is the other road looked more important, or I don't know, looked larger. Also, this one kind of just ended there, so continuous, it's armed. I'm gonna go in between these two right now. I think I'm gonna be aiming for that black smoke right there on the other side. I'm gonna... Whoa. That was not good. That was bad power management for sure. Flaps 15. Way too soon with this speed. So yeah. I'm fumbling my way through this as per usual. I'm gonna do a test. Like, I'm not gonna drop if I'm not 100% sure here, but I'm gonna do a test dive. All right, here we go.
100.
Flaps up. Yeah, that was victorious once again. I mean, yeah, it was pretty straightforward. I was not sure about the speed, but the positioning, it felt great. Although I kicked the rudder to the right instead of the left. I'm not sure why, but there was time to do something about it, so to correct. Alright, going back to Lopez Lake now. Cool. Fuel state is good. Alright, we have this in standby, the drop doors, and yeah. Going to scoop checklist. And we're gonna be, whoa, that was my bad. Yeah, I'm counting the power too much, and then something weird is happening with the props. The MP. Forgot what that was. Anyways. Just wanted to cut the power so I can just use my momentum, if you will. Save some fuel too, possible. And there we go, Lopez Lake. So I'm gonna just enter over here, over this ridge, where it's lowest, and then I'm gonna go further a bit, turn back in, and try to scoop. If I'm not wrong, in fact, this might, yeah, this is not it. I actually think it's over here, and behind this ridge. I'm not sure, but I think this is the one I mistook last time. We checked for.
Raymond 245 contact.
Yeah,
Los Angeles.
this is it. This is where we're gonna be scooping. Okay.
Good day.
All right.
119.05. Raymond 245. Los Angeles Center. Raymond 245. 1,200 feet.
So I'm gonna use this to get down in speed again. Flaps 10. Probes down. Coming flaps 15.
Raymond 245.
124.15 for Raymond 245. Los Angeles Center. Raymond 245. 800 feet.
Raymond 245. Los Angeles Center. Altimeter 2999er. Radar contact. Continue.
Whoa. Alright. Cutting. Full power. Flaps 15. back with the power a bit. Alright, flaps 10.
Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245 is type, 9 miles east of San Luis, 700 feet. Request flight following.
Flaps up.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles.
Props coming back.
4351 train.
Squawk Tree 51 Tree, Raymond 245.
Raymond 245, radar contact, 9 miles east of San Luis, 900 feet. Altimeter 29er.
Roger, Raymond.
We got good lift right here, somewhat good. So I'm going to be using it as much as possible. Alright, gotcha. Now we got full prop again. Let's see if we can find a way to get enough altitude so we can cross right here and save a little time. Hopefully, I think we are better off than last time, but I'm not out of the bush just yet. Because, yeah, this is the downdraft part. See if we can get somewhat above it. No, not really. Man, this is sketchy. But I need to try it. I'm sorry, I need to try it. That's how we learn. And I think we're good. And now I'm gonna keep turning to the right. And yeah. I'd say we're safe now, so we're good. Goody. Cheers. Flaps up and probes are up. So yeah, if the fire that we extinguished reignited right now, I'm not gonna drop on the same because it's gonna go on like that, most likely. But we'll find a new spot. Maybe further down. We'll see. It's interesting how it says winds come from the north, but it looks quite like the opposite. I don't know. Wind direction to the north. That doesn't make sense, does it? Hang on, just gonna check. Wind direction. Now I'm getting confused actually. 347. Yeah, okay. Yes, I was wrong. I was 180 degrees wrong. That means that we're scooping with tailwind. I don't think so. Anyways, you can see on the smoke, kind of tends to go that way, and north is that way. So we need to go south actually. So I would rather have where the wind coming from. I don't know where direction is. Not where it's going. I'm more interested in where it's coming from, but stuff like that can be confusing. If you look at it fast and you're used to get the data, where does the wind come from? Then you're looking at the opposite. But we did good anyway. the wind speed is everything between 4 and 8 knots, depending on. Right here, that's the values I'm getting. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Alright, so alright, gonna have another look-see here. Alright, we got a bug going with the engines.
100.
At least the sound. This was not a safe flyover. Oh, we're good now. Nothing really here. It's gonna be moving up the mountain. So it's going to be moving the opposite way from what I assumed last time I was here, because I was I'm confused, obviously. We're going to check those over there. Kind of looks like those can be a priority. Moving to the left-ish. Not really. I don't see any roads, really. I mean, this one will move upwards. Yeah, no. We're gonna be checking for other fire sources. All right, I'm gonna. I'm going to be turning left as soon as I can, safely. Whoa. Alright, gotcha. Check my Garmin. Yeah. It might be updated though. The fire map or the fires. So we'll see. Downdraft. We got good speed now. That's good. I'm gonna be turning left here if we don't see other fires around here. Should be a couple of them to the left popping up on the other side, but I might be wrong. We'll see. Other side of this valley, I mean, or canyon, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'm gonna arm the drop doors now, which way ever. Continues on the ignition. And condition full. We might drop it on this one. I don't see any other fires right now, so try to locate this one. Going flaps 10 in a bit. So nothing happens when I'm cutting the props. It doesn't come down. There we go, okay. Now, I just had to fiddle with the throttle. Alright, going back to flaps 15. And turning somewhat into the wind in a bit. Yeah, these are going to be moving up the hill here. However, I don't see any roads or structures on this side. Small ones, but not. This one could be interesting though, I think, somewhat. Jesus. We're gonna miss this one, I think. I don't even see any flames. No drop. Flaps 10. Flaps up. I'm going to try to come in again here. Turning left. Here we go. We get that one. Kind of hard to access it. Maybe if we come over the ridge, coming back over the ridge and down, but I don't really see the reason to put this one out. I was more interested about the other one. However, we need to do something. It's not easy if you don't have a spotter really that tells you where to go with it. That was a little bit dangerous and stupid, yeah. It was. Man. Alright, I think I'm gonna take out this one now. Not now, but if I can somehow approach it coming over there, but it is a little bit like Hawaii. I'm going to be picking up a lot of speed, so I'm probably going to go full flaps coming down there to try to brake as much as possible and use the rudder if I can. And yeah, it's going to be straight into the wind, so we should be good. What happened? Where did it go? We got full flaps now.
Alaska 1240.
They might have put it out because I didn't see it anymore.
Level 350.
Well, going for the next one, I guess. Or this might be the one. I don't think it is, but
Alaska 1240. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
still full flaps.
100,
Ah! Flaps 10. Flaps up. Let's see if we did something. I don't like this. And my track IR doesn't really measure up right now with my movement and positioning with my head. But it looks like, I don't know if is that it, or did we approach it here? I'm so confused right now. I think it's supposed to be underneath us actually. And these are two other fires, yes. Otherwise we would have seen the closest one. So I think we put it out actually. Which way ever we're going to be scooping? Back to Lopez Lake? Jeez. Jesus. Alright, we're good. Airspeed drop, flaps up. There we go. And dropped on standby, check. So back to the scoop checklist. That went well, I'd say. Even though I was kind of close once, I was really pushing it there in the left turn, and I was way low on this stall indicator for a good while. Now nose down a bit, I think, so kind of kept enough air under the wing so we didn't lose lift, but it was, yeah, it was too close for comfort, too close for safety. Not a good one. Yeah. It's a good thing that I found Lopez Lake now, because, you know, doing the same thing as last time, exactly the same thing, maybe that's not too good of content, not very interesting. So yeah, we kind of have to come the other way. I don't know. Scoop the other way.
Altimeter 299.
I think I'm gonna continue doing this. It worked, so. Flaps 10 and flaps 15. Probes coming down. Gears are up.
Raymond 245. Traffic is 10 o'clock for miles at 3,700 feet. Report them in sight.
10 o'clock, that's too late.
Raymond 245.
We're way past 10 o'clock.
4.15. Good day.
Raymond 245, traffic in sight.
I highly doubt that. Flaps 15 coming. Flaps 10. Just had to try to scoop it full this time, so we would know. But yeah, the downdrafts are...
Los Angeles Center.
Now I understand why we got so much downdraft coming up here, in a way, because we got tailwinds crossing this valley. Like, we don't have much lift to begin with.
Squawk Tree 61 Tree, Raymond 245.
Raymond 245. Radar contact.
But I must say,
San Luis 900.
it performs very good.
Roger, Raymond 245.
Alright. This can be a little bit sketchy to take this left turn. I don't want to bleed off any speed at all if I can help it. So I'm just using a little bit of input, both on the ailerons and very little on the rudder, so we won't affect it that much. Alright, up and away. Woohoo! Jesus. Yeah. seems like the live cycles indicating that fire is being put out in real life because it's just getting less and less. Usually they respawn, but so I'm gonna be putting out one more here, then I'm gonna scoop and possibly respawn just to see. I mean, we should have others across this valley, the canyon. I'm thinking. I think I'm going to approach the outer one, the right one, slightly from the left and turning into the wind like that-ish. It's not going to be much. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Kind of is going to be into the wind. So it doesn't matter that we have a lot of water right now. What I need to figure out is how do you drop half a load. I haven't, you know, it's on salvo, normal, drops, let's see, doors, auto. No, I haven't tried these if they actually work. Anyway, we're going to be arming this. Open, close, emergency close, okay. For drop, arm, ignition, continuous. And we just have to reset the condition full. Props full in a bit. Just gonna level out, I think. Laps 10, 15, airspeed, alright, set, and we do have checklist complete on this one. Yeah, I would go for the right one anyway, because it's probably burning up the hillside there. It kind of looks like smaller roads, I don't know. But I'm going to try to take this one out anyways. Yeah, okay, got it. More power, got it. We'll see how that went. It felt a little bit off. I was wiggling a lot. Not sure what I'm doing, but we'll have a check. See how we did. We put it out. Now I wish we had another one so we could put out this one. So yeah, if this is the only one burning, when we get back, I think I'm gonna put it out. So let's go back to Lopez Lake. Flaps are up. Drop doors are on standby. There we go. Checklist complete. So yeah, a maneuver like the one I did before, turning sharp left in almost stall speed, that would not fly. I don't think, with the possible turbulence going on in these areas, with the hot air from the fires and everything. I didn't have any margins at all, so that's just stupid. Probes coming down. Condition full. Ignition continuous. Flaps 10. Flaps 15. Up.
Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245 is type, 9 miles east of San Luis, 700 feet. Request flight following.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center, squawk 0604.
Squawk 0604, Raymond 245.
Raymond 245, radar contact, 9 miles east of San Luis, 1,200 feet. Altimeter 2999er.
Alright, flaps are up and probes are up.
Roger, Raymond 245.
download that checklist. Yeah, that one tried to bring me down. The right wing started to lose lift. Man, the rudder is really a lifesaver on this one. It's crazy. We're good. Turning right. Alright, we still got one burning in this area, so I'm going to put that one out if it keeps burning. If we get a new cycle and it's already put out, it will probably disappear. That's just a guess, I guess. Cool. Oh. Checklist fail. There we go. Not a big deal, I think. I don't know. It's the bleed air for the left engine. It's been off this entire time, but we do have the right one running, or we had the right one. Now we have all of them running, but open, normal. Arming the doors. No. There we go. Ignition continuous. Check. This can be a little bit gnarly if the winds are coming from the right, swooping over that ridge and coming down on the other side. It could be like a downdraft. So I'm gonna try to go straight on. I don't think I have a better way to do it, and try to basically lift or going upwards. Normally I would not do that, but I'm gonna try it now. And we're fast. Flaps 15. bit faster here. And let's see. Oh boy. A little bit risky move. Turning into the wind here. Anyways. There we go. Yeah, we have no, wow, almost no airspeed. Is that the ground speed? It can be no indicated airspeed. Man, I would be really surprised if I would have overlooked that one. Anyways, flaps are up, water is dropped, and gonna have a look-see. It looks like we put it out. I think the proper approach would have been kind of the opposite way. So if I would have done it over, I would come in this way. Hang on. Kind of like this. This is how I would approach it, I think, actually. So, rudder to the left, basically. So we can be in the wind as, much as possible, and then just something like this. It is gnarly. Maybe we did the right thing, I don't know, but it was right here, so drop. And then off, just like so. That's what I would have done, I think, if I would have given it more time. Yeah, we're gonna scoop one more and head over to the next range. And if we don't find anything, we just turn back home. I don't think we're gonna do much more. We're gonna do one more drop, I think, either way. And then I'm gonna be heading back to, well, LA, I guess. Very nice. Alright, flaps are up. Stand by on the doors. yeah, it's a lot of houses out here, just in the valley. Good to know. You really need to do your homework, I guess. Maybe you should try to scoop the other way now.
Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245, 700 feet.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center.
Alright, let's do that.
29908.
Try that.
Contact, continue.
But yeah, it looks like the winds are going that way.
Raymond 245.
Like now we have it in our back, so maybe,
4.15.
just maybe right here,
124.15.
it might be better.
Raymond 245.
I'm gonna make a try for it. I'm gonna try once, at
Los
least.
Angeles Center, Raymond 245, 1,300 feet.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center. Altimeter 29908. Radar contact, continue.
Gears are up and probes are down. Yeah, we got slight
50,
wind coming from behind, I think. We'll see. It's worth trying. Oh, we're super slow. I might just abort this one.
Western 342 is passing flight level tree 10 flight level tree 40.
Closing 15, alright. No, we're good. Almost full, not quite, but almost. I'd say 85% at least. That's a good one. That's a good load. Oh, flaps 10.
Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245 is type.
I need to
9
practice
miles
to abort
east
scoop,
700
like
feet. Request flight
how I would do it. I haven't tried it really. I know what to do, but I haven't tried
Los
to
Angeles Center.
practice it.
Tree 01.
Alright, flaps
Squawk
0.
7301, Raymond 245.
Raymond 245.
Roger, Raymond 245.
I don't know about this. We'll see how this goes. About turning to the left, coming back, I think. Flaps are up. Probes are up. Yeah, very good. There we go. Alright, that was different. It worked.
Raymond 245, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15. Good day.
124.15, Raymond 245. Los Angeles Center, Raymond 245, 2,200 feet.
Raymond 245, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 299.8, radar contact, continue.
Alright, bye Lopez Lake for now. Bye. Now just gonna check if there's gonna be any more fire spawning. Actually need to go straight on here to the area. And as we reach, I would say the first ridge, straight ahead, that one, not this, but that one. I do a new cycle, or, you know, try to spawn live fires and see what happens. So we can drop the last load and, you know, be useful. Took the last piece of my muffin, so I'm Muffin Man again. The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! I can't do that. I wish I could though. The Muffin Man! Alright. We are closing in on this ridge. Turn somewhat to the left because I believe there's supposed to be more fires over there ish on the next ridge and beyond, but either way this is going to be the last drop. We're going to turn back to Van Nuys, North LA. As we need to refuel anyways soon, so a couple of more drops, maybe 2, then we would have flown to Santa Maria, but I'd rather go back to Van Nuys now. I haven't done that approach yet. I just left from there, but not the other way around. Alright. So I'm gonna be pressing the spawn button and see what happens. Not the random fire, the live fire, please, yeah. And do it. Oh yeah. There you go. That's a big one. We get another one down there. That one is a good thing to put out, actually. It's close to the road and close to the intersection. Vi kan ta. Du har tagit av det. Okej. Alright, let's see here. I think... yeah, let's see. I just lost concentration there for a minute. Maybe have to do one more turn here. That one down at the river, burning just by the road. Yeah, that one is something I would put priority on rather than that one. It's gonna move away up there anyways, but this one is gonna move over the road and basically isolate everyone. Alright, flaps 10. I'm not sure I'm gonna... That was a hit since I was outside. I thought I should do at least one of those today. Hopefully the load was big enough to put it out. And yes, I think we did it. Yep. Good. Alright, going back to Van Nuys. Excuse me for a second. Welcome back to LA. Gonna be calling up Van Nuys. If we can find it. Victor November Yankee. Nope. Or we can do this. Hang on. That didn't help. Okay. That's Van Nuys. Shouldn't be a problem to find it now. Why wouldn't I find it? Or it's odd. Maybe I'm blind, I don't know. One of the closest ones, and I don't get it. Yeah. Alright. Actually, I'm not gonna bother. Nearest airport, let's try again. No. What is this even? B1041. Nothing makes sense. Alright. Never mind. Anyway. Alright, let's see. Landing lights on. Request for landing. I guess it would be clear by now. But everything is so surprising in this simulator. Ignition continuous. Landing lights on. Fuel. We do have fuel. Condition. Yeah, that's where we are at right now. Alright, it's trying to buffer in Los Angeles, but it's way better than it used to be. I mean, 2020 you got, every time you was going to land, it started to buffer in, you know, read in the whole airport area, last final, like short final, and it would stutter like crazy. That's gone. I'm so happy with that. It's probably because of the streaming. Maybe, I don't know, but it's different anyway.
Alaska 1051. You can cancel IFR.
I'm gonna do one more try here to find Van Nuys. I guess this is the one then. I don't know. Hopefully. Helipad, okay. That's not gonna work. Court West. That was the one yeah. I don't want to do this right now. Yeah, I can't find it. Alright. Gears coming down. Flaps 15. Let's see if I can make a good landing, because what I've seen, you can use up a lot of runway with these. When they come in for landing for real, it could take a while to put her down just ever so softly. We do have traffic on the same level, yeah. Flaps 25. Gears are down, 3 green. Flaps are full. And yeah, checklist complete. We don't have an airplane. It was actually the numbers. I was confused if it was
100. 50.
Man, it's so hard. I find it very hard to land this one every time. Alright, flaps coming up. Not sure where we're gonna turn, where we're supposed to go, but I don't know, maybe left. We came from the left anyways, but I'm not sure where we are supposed to be. Maybe to the right here. Alright, let's try it. We'll turn off to the right. We have another one coming from the left anyways. Alright, landing lights coming off. Yeah, we just find a spot somewhere over there to the left, I think. I mean, this one went fairly well. I didn't think it would, but it did. So I think I'm making progress with the plane, with the power management too. Even if I'm not there yet, but I think I haven't done as many over revs as I usually do. I've been on the yellow, but not much on the red. Twice, I know at least, I came down too fast with the throttles, so it would peak out on the MP, but just for a very short while. So sorry about that. There we go. Parking brake set. And
Lightning traffic, November 50.
engines off.
Romeo, 1 miles northeast, 1,200 feet, inbound to land. Runway 12, Lightning traffic.
There you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.